Is there a hidden formula that can turn boring emails into conversion-generating machines?
Hello everyone, my name is Dan and I'm a senior content writer for Moosend. And in my 5 years of experience at Moosend, I've learned 2 things. Number 1, 61% of customers are more interested in email contact. And number 2, email marketing's ROI can go up to $42 for every dollar spent. This makes copy the undoubted king of conversion. But is this enough for your email not to go unnoticed? Today, we're all about sharing email marketing copywriting knowledge. From interesting subject lines and down to formatting, you'll see how to turn engagement into revenue, avoid rookie mistakes, and get to conversion faster. So now we got that out of the way, let's jump to email marketing copy tip number 1. The dreaded subject line. Why dreaded, you may ask? 47% is almost as good as half of your recipients. So, having a great hook is imperative. In 60 characters, which is 9 words, give or take, or less. But how are you going to get there? Now, the first step is to create a successful framework that will start at identifying your goals and objectives. Are you promoting a sale or a new blog article, perhaps? Align your subject line copy to that goal. Now take your buyer persona into account, all the way down to the keywords they might use. If they're interacting with your brand through specific keywords, mention those keywords in your email subject line. And don't think you can do without A/B testing your email subject lines, right? This is not something to skip out on, as it will give you more data to keep you going. But that's all great in theory. Your email subject line has to have 6 specific properties. It has to express your buyer persona. The closer you are to your personas, the closer you can get to your actual customers. It has to be clear and to the point. Too long can be boring, too unclear can be spammy. It has to spark curiosity or FOMO. Use words like exclusive, unleash, discover, limited. This will make them click and open. It has to be personalized. Personalization can go beyond a first name. Mention things like a specific behavior, like you left something in your cart. Be relevant. Don't make your subject line look different from your body copy. And use emojis because they will help you stand out. Of course, a marketer can't always have the above elements in mind all the time and check out all of the details and make sure everything aligns with the audience and the goals. So make sure you have a subject line tester like Moosend's Refine. Just enter the parameters you see here, your subject line on the next field, and click Predict. This way you'll get personalized recommendations in no time. But enough with the subject line. Let's head over to my favorite part, the email copy. So, email marketing copywriting can be a little more complex than you expect. Looking around, you'll find that the ideal email copy is around 150 words at most, with some marketers claiming that 200 words are also okay. What you will need to take into account here is the objective of your email. Sales emails tend to be short and to the point, like this one. On the other hand, email newsletters, invites, anything informative can be a little bit longer. The common ground with those emails is that neither is too big nor too short. They're just right for their objective because they get straight to the point. Would you like to shop for something? Alright, here's the CTA. Would you like to join an exclusive group? Alright, here's your link. Generally speaking, crafting the perfect copy length is one of the core things I notice both as a marketer and as a customer. Now, if you think this is essential for your email marketing strategy as a whole, give us a like before we continue. Simple as that. Of course, the length is only one of the components of successful and exciting email marketing copy. After all, copy should be engaging, exciting, and lead users to answers. You know, like this. When creating this email message, our persona was a marketer or entrepreneur who is not well versed in our platform, they haven't used it before, and they wouldn't know where to begin. So, we needed to hook them and nurture them by urging readers to explore their Moosend account, as the CTA suggests. This copy starts with some very clever wordplay. Official makes things, well, official, while the combination of Moosend's brand name and the word sender hint at what comes next, which is sending an email, sending a campaign, and successfully creating a brand. At the same time, the copy is informative and showcases what comes after the first email. Expect to receive a series of emails for the next best step is the next course of action, while making the most out of your account is the unique value proposition of this email. But let's see how this email continues. The suggestions are right there where you need them, and the wording shows authority by being empathetic. No one was born a marketer, well, not even us. We'll learn the tricks of the trade, and this is something we will help you learn as well. Also, notice how the copy is leading users to where they should be. It starts by encouraging the reader to start their Moosend journey and continues by giving them all of the information on where to begin and what to do. That way, they won't feel lost and they won't opt out of giving your product a go. At the same time, copy is short, actionable, and uses words and phrases that are easily understood by native and non-native speakers alike. But let's break things down a little more. Every marketing email comes with titles, headlines, subheadings, and photo captions that create an experience. In other words, they're not there just for the sake of it. Creating a marketing email that comes with proper elements can do 5 main things. Grab attention and encourage recipients to open the email, help structure the information and improve readability, guide readers through the content and make it easier to find relevant sections, enhance the visual appeal and provide context for visual elements, and summarize key points and reinforce the email's main message. So let's see this title and subheading. What is their objective? Looking at the title, I'm expecting to see something important. The subheading shows me the time I have left before a big announcement or a launch. Even if I'm not interested in reading the rest of the email, I know what it's about straight up and it piques my interest. A pretty good tip here is to create copy that leads the user to answer something. In that case, I said yes in my head, and then I moved on to see that I've got 6 days left for that yes to be a reality. Now moving on, I saw this image here. I can make 1,000 assumptions just by looking at these 2 images. And if I want more info, I can just answer launch and know more in no time. The whole objective of headings, subheadings, and captions is to ease users into the experience and be as clear and accessible as possible. Headings and subheadings break down the text and make things easier for people who scan through their emails. At the same time, creating photo captions works beautifully with screen readers and allows people with disabilities to understand what the image is about. Now, word of caution here, something we mentioned on our very first YouTube video as well. Be as clear as possible when creating photo captions. You need phrases like woman wearing white in the middle of a spacious room posing to the side, instead of just woman in the middle of a room. Remember, titles, headlines, subheadings, and photo captions capture the attention of the recipients, providing clarity and enhancing the overall user experience. But what about formatting and making a proper email out of those elements? Formatting plays a huge part in improving readability. This can lead to higher reading times and click-through rates. Since the user has spent a substantial amount of time reading your email and all. Clear organization with bullet points, bold letters, headings, and subheadings help users scan the email when they're in a hurry. Make sure to highlight the really engaging and important parts. These are the things you want them to remember. Images need to break down text. Ideally, you can use an inverted pyramid shape design with a great hook that points down to the CTA by shape like this. This is ideal to break down text and lead users straight to your CTA. The image is in a proper place, aka right above the CTA, and helps users understand what that email is about without them having to actually read the copy. Well-formatted content with lots of white space, colored text, and emojis has an added benefit. It's visually appealing and more likely to capture a reader's attention. Breaking up large blocks of text, incorporating white space, and using a consistent font style make your copy and design aesthetically pleasing. And an attractive visual presence surely attracts more engagement and more clicks. Finally, copy that is broken down into smaller, digestible pieces is easily memorized, which is exactly what you want when users are in a rush or have no connection. You need them to remember your marketing message and be able to find it easily in their inbox. In 2023, I need my copy to be able to engage quickly and easily, and I need users to remember what I'm talking about. And a scannable email can really do that. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video, and I hope you found our points tangible and easy to incorporate into your marketing strategy. Make sure to create clear subject lines, email copy that is short and sweet, and a marketing message that looks and feels well-rounded and easy to remember. Break down your content with images, white space, and bold content, and you'll see just how easily your readers convert and click your CTA. Thank you guys for watching our video. If you found our info useful, subscribe to our channel and comment down below what email marketing tips you'd like to see next.